Welcome back to the Grown Women's Table. Hey, it's your girl Lori. I hope you guys are having a great and wonderful day. Y'all, today we will be looking at not one but two of Vanngo's beauty eyeshadow palettes. We have the wonderful warm palette. Hold on, let me show you what it looks like. And then we have the brilliant blue. These are the two palettes that we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you the stats, I'm going to give you the swatches, as well as the demo and my final thoughts. And really, like, who is this for? And tell you a little bit about the brand as well. So I know you want to know and see all of that. So what do? Say it with me. Keep on watching. All right, y'all, run, grab your chairs and have a seat at the Grown Women's Table, and let's get into this video. But before I go any further, I must first say thank you to Alicia. You guys might know her as Kinky Sweat. Guys, she gifted these palettes to me. Not one, not two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know. I'm just so thankful, grateful. I truly appreciate you. And guys, if you want to see all of those palettes, the entire collection, go to her channel. She gives you the stats, she gives you the swatches, she gives you the demos, and she articulates the formula so beautifully. Y'all know how she do. And if you don't know, you need to get to know, because our girl just hit 100,000 subscribers. I'm so excited for her. Congratulations. And guys, I will leave her videos in the description box. Definitely go over there, check out the videos so you can see them on her skin tone. Now, y'all, we're gonna use all the palettes and I'm gonna give you videos for them. But what I decided to do was to use 2 palettes per video. And then that way you can, get a shorter video. And maybe you're only interested in certain palettes, then you can pick which videos you want to watch. But I think you should watch them all. All right, y'all, let's get into the stats. So the palettes cost $49. They are permanent. They're not limited edition. And you get 8 shadows. Every palette has 8 shadows. This is the Wonderful Warm. And then we also are going to be looking at the Brilliant Blue. Now, in these palettes, you do get 4 different types of formulations. You're going to get satin, you're going to get metallic, 3D mattes, as well as regular mattes. Now, all of the palettes don't have all of the formulas in there, so I will let you guys know which formulas are in which palette, just so you guys can know. Now, the packaging, I love this color. All of the palettes have the same color packaging with the information on the back, and it's kind of got like a matte-like finish. Now, one suggestion I will give you, because I did hear this. Someone was saying because the packaging is the same, they don't know what palette is what. I suggest you keep the box, because on the box will show you the colors as well as the name. So I'm just keeping mine in the box so I can know, like, when I go and look for them, I'm going to show you what I mean. See, so when you go to look for it, you already know what you're picking up. So I would suggest keeping it in the box. Now, I want to tell you guys a little bit about the brand. Vanngo is a new brand. I just found out about him as a makeup artist because of his brand. But he does have a video talking about the brand, why he created what he created, why he named. He told his whole story. But just to give you guys a little tidbit, he is a makeup artist for over 20 years. I know for sure he's Selena Gomez's makeup artist, Halle Berry's makeup artist, and just to name a few. And you guys, he created this because he has a passion and love for makeup. And I'm not going to say much more about that. I'll leave his video in the description box as well. Go check out his video if you want to learn more about the brand. But I just wanted to tell you that this is a new brand. And he's been on YouTube, y'all. Let me just say this. If you love watching people apply makeup and skincare, he got you covered. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to be hooked. But y'all, let's get into the swatches. What I'm deciding to do is show you both palettes swatches so you can see them. But I'm going to tell you which colors are what formula. And y'all know I got it wrote down. So that's why I'm looking at this piece of paper. Okay. All right. So the first one I'm showing, the first swatches are going to be the Wonderful Warm. Now, as you see on my arm, if you look at number 2 as well as number 8, both of those are satin formulas. Now, number 1 and number 6 is his metallic formula in that particular palette. And number 3 and number 5 is a 3D matte. And number 4 and number 7 is the matte formula. So those are the colors and how they look on my skin tone, as well as the different types of formulations. Now, y'all, let's look at the Brilliant Blue. Now, the Brilliant Blue swatches, number 5 and number 7 are the satin swatches. Number 4 and number 6 are the metallic swatches. Number 2 is the only 3D swatch in this 3D formula in this palette. And number 1, 3, and 8 are the matte formula. So those are the colors, the swatches, and the formulation for Brilliant Blue. All right, what I'm going to do now is insert me using the Wonderful Warm palette. And I gave you guys 2 different looks, so I'm gonna put this in here and I'll probably do a little voiceover, but right now I'm gonna insert that clip for you so you can see those eye looks. All right, y'all, we went in with shade 5 all over the lid. It's a transition. Went in shade 7 for the outer view. Did the job. Went in with shade 4, giving me a light lid. And then I decided to go in with the eyeliner, his brown. Yeah, I love this look. All matte, super cute. All right, y'all, we went in with shade 3 on the lid. Super pretty color. And then I decided to go with 1. And I just added it in the inner portion of the eye, but I had to wet it so I can get the, the full color. And went in with 7 in the outer V, add that brown for some depth. And then I took that same color, the lower lash line, went in with 8 inner tear ducts. And y'all, that look is so pretty to me. I really enjoyed it. Actually, I like both of these looks. I'm giving you something, that you can wear outside of work and something you can wear to work. But I think she's cute. All right, y'all, let's get into the Brilliant Blue palette. And the first thing I want to say about this Brilliant Blue palette, what I thought that kind of like jumped out at me and what made me do what I'm about to do is I felt like this is a gorgeous one and done. I know, y'all. But one and done eyeshadow palette. Like, you can go from spring, summer, fall, and winter with this palette. Y'all, look at this. All these colors. Imagine having a dress or a sweater or an outfit and you wanted to add any of these colors to it, to the eye look as the pop. That's really what I got out of it, because this is a monochromatic palette, and yes, all of them are monochromatic palettes, and you're pretty much only gonna get a blue look, right? But I wanted to show you guys how every single one of these shades will look on my lids, so you can know if you want to just wear them by themselves and maybe just add. This is what I really would say do. Wear them by themselves. Take your bronzer and clean around the edges of the eye. I didn't do that in the video, but this is my suggestion for you. And you could rock the color all by itself as a pop. So what I did was I did use a concealer as my base and set it down with powder. And then I just went in and I applied it once so you could see how buildable this eyeshadow palette is. And then I applied it again so you could see it built up. So here, check this out, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. And if you like this type of swatch, let me know also, okay? y'all, I hope you enjoyed those swatches, because y'all, my eyes were screaming. But I love y'all. I love y'all. So I am going to give you an eye look with this palette, because I don't want you to think, oh, you can't do a look. Yes, you could definitely do a look. So let's see. Let me get my brushes. All right, what we're going to do, let's start off with this outer V shade. Now, this number 2 is a 3D matte. Now, with the 3D mattes, you definitely can just press it. And then it'll kind of shear out a little bit to me a little when you blend it out. See that? But it also is able to be built up. So like if I want to go in and build it up, I can. And one thing I will say about the 3D matte, you can move it to create the shape pretty easily as well. See that? Now let's go in with number 3, which is also a matte. This is just a regular matte, because y'all know I love a light lid. And like you saw on the swatches, these colors can be built up. But that's the thing I like about this eyeshadow. When I say it's beginner friendly, you're able to start off with this color right here. Look how a lot of people will be intimidated by this color. But look how it comes off on the lid. But now if I want to build it up, see, you can build it up. So for someone who is really wanting to play in color but is intimidated by color, this palette, all of these palettes actually, the formula in these palettes make them very beginner friendly. Oh, I love that. Look at that pop. Y'all know we're going to clean it up. I think I want a color in between these two colors. So let's go in with shade number, let's go in with shade number 7. Oh yeah, I like that. Y'all like that? Just to give it like a little bit of a gradient look. We're going to go in with shade number 5, which is a metallic shade. Now, I have played with these eyeshadows, and I know, to me, I'm just going to show y'all, the metallic shades, they need to be wet to give that pop that I want. But I'm going to show you how it looks without it being wet. See that? It's not really giving that pop that I want. Now, if I go in and wet it, although I'm almost having... Or if you use your fingers. Using your fingers with those metallic shades, that's when they really shine to me too. Let me clean up my eye. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. So I just went in and cleaned up under my eye. But I do want to show you, because like the metallic, when you use your fingers and press, that's when I feel like it gives the best. See the difference? Now you see it? Like, I feel like that's when it shows up a little better. We're going to go in with shade number 2 for the lower lash line. Now, he does have eyeliners. And I have a purple one and a brown one. And I recommend them. All right, y'all. So that is the look. I really do like this look. Like, if you want a nice, gorgeous blue look, there you go. Now, I do want to play in this silver, and I really want to play in number 1. We're going to go in with this color first. Now, this is a metallic. Again, like I said, to me, they show up better when they're wet. But this one is a little bit, although y'all see it does give me some fallout, so be careful. So press, don't swipe. Oh, that's so pretty. Now, I like how this looks. It almost has like a purple, I don't know if you can see it, you guys. It almost has like a lavender, lilac-y, purplish kind of undertone to this. So pretty. Again, if I want to amp it up, which I really don't, but use the finger. See that? See the difference with the finger? Y'all, so it is buildable. I really didn't want to build it up like that, but oh well, it is what it is. I want to see, hold on, you know what? Y'all, let's take this little pencil brush and let's go with the blue. This is cute. I'm trying to take it close to the lash line, which is something I normally don't do. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Hold play. Y'all. This is what I do when I be playing in makeup. Oh yeah. And now I'm just going to build it up more on the outer V. Y'all, isn't that cute? Let me get a bigger brush. I'm going to go in with a flat brush. And just pull it on this outer V. Y'all. Tell me if y'all like that. And y'all see me just playing. We literally just played in this. Okay, you know what I want to do? Okay, hold on. I'm going to go in with the darker blue. Number 2. Let's add that into the mix. Oh, I like this, y'all. This is such a fun look. And if you want to like tone down, if this is too much, just go in and pull more of that blue in. See how I toned it down some? If you don't want so bright. Ooh. Let me clean this up. I'll be back. Y'all. Now, I didn't put my mascara on purposely so I can show you. For those who may be intimidated by a bold eye look, your mascara will always tone down the eye look. So this is without mascara. Now, let me put some mascara on. All right, so you see it now? See how the mascara toned it down some? It still comes across very fun, flirty, playful, but not as bold because the mascara or lashes is going to tone that eyeshadow look down a little bit. But y'all, picture this. Walk with me. All white party. A denim bag. And some denim shoes. Baby. What? Denim jeans, a white crisp t-shirt, denim colored earrings and shoes, or even light blue. She cute. All right, y'all, let's get to final thoughts. Okay, my final thoughts on these two color stories. So let's start off with the Wonderful Warm. I feel like the Wonderful Warm palette, it is for our neutral lovers. And if you like a warmer undertone in your neutral shades, this is for you. I'm going to just say this now for both palettes. They really are beginner friendly as far as the formula and how you have to maneuver it to get the payoff that you want. Now, I must tell you this. If you are looking for that Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath type of metallic and shimmer, just the one wham bam, you know, that kind of look, y'all know what I'm talking about. These shimmers and metallics are not going to give you that. Now, I feel like they will work nicely wet or with your fingers. If you don't mind using your fingers to intensify the look, the metallics, yes. The shimmers still are not giving me that that I like, but I can work with them to, you know, pull out their full potential. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you are a neutral girl, everyday, this is a great everyday palette. This is for you. Now, Brilliant Blue. I like this palette. I like color. And if you are the person that loves blue eyeshadow, he got you covered. Absolutely gorgeous blue shadows. And if you're someone who's intimidated a little bit about, you know, color because of the buildability of these shades, I feel like this is a really good color story for you if you like blue eyeshadow, because all you're really going to get is a blue look out of this palette. Now, again, I already said about the shimmers, but I will say I feel like this number 4 metallic is one of the better as far as your one and done. Like, you're going to get some wham, you know, some for what you're looking for, but it still needs to be built up. And I really like this palette too for one and done. That's why I gave you guys the swatches. I feel like this is a really good palette for if you just want to add a little pop of blue to an eye look. That's what you can use this palette for. Now, if you're not someone, and I'm gonna say this about all of the color stories, just so I'm just saying it across the board, monochromatic looks. So if blue is not your thing, this is not the palette for you. But if you are someone that loves blue and really wants to work with blue, this is the palette for you. The formulation is really, really good. I enjoy it. There is some fallout, so you have to be careful. Now, he did say to go in and pat, not twirl, but pat the eyeshadow. So that is an instruction that he did give. And I do feel like when you do that, they do perform better. But y'all, you see these looks. Gorgeous. So that is it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to tell y'all. That is really it. So overall, I do enjoy these palettes. I'm glad I have these in my collection. I'm a girl that loves color, so of course I'm glad I got it. But I do like blue as well on me, because you know they try to say if you're a certain skin tone that you can't wear blue, but they lied. You definitely can. So y'all, that is it. All the information will be in the description box. Make sure you guys run over to Alicia's channel, show her some love, and congratulate her on hitting 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations again, girl, and thank you. And everything that's on my face will be linked below. Those are affiliate links. If you choose to purchase any of these products or these palettes, please consider using my links. It is a way of giving back to the channel. And y'all, I have a membership. So we're going to be doing some deep diving behind the scenes on my membership channel, and as well as my Wednesday night live. So check out my lives Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, where we do just general topics, you know, current events, and we play and make up. So to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what you need to do, right? Hit that button so that I can save you a seat at the Grown Women's Table. And until the next video, bye-bye.
If you need some advice or looking for an idea, just to get some tips, you can get that right here. This is Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life, yeah. Check out Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life. If